The best beginner credit card setups for 2026. Two college roommates, both 22 years old, both getting their first credit cards in January 2026. 1 year later, the first roommate has earned over $1,000 in rewards and took a free trip to Miami. Zero debt, credit score hovering around 740. The other, stuck paying off a $2,000 balance at 22% interest. The rewards they chased got swallowed by fees and interest charges. Credit score barely cracked 650. Same starting point, same income, completely different outcomes. Here's the question that should terrify you. What if your very first credit card could make or break your financial future? Because here's the reality. 73% of Americans have a credit card by age 25, and 35% of people get cards specifically to earn rewards and cash back. That's smart, right? But here's the trap. 28% of those same people end up using cards to cover things they can't actually afford, falling straight into the interest trap that destroys any reward they thought they were getting. So, which path will you take? Today, I'm showing you the exact setup that turns beginners into winners, without the debt, without the confusion, and without wasting a year figuring it out the hard way. Let's get into it. Setup, meet our protagonist. Let me introduce you to Alex. January 2026, fresh out of college, new job paying $45,000 a year, excited about adulting, and absolutely overwhelmed by credit card choices. Alex's parents said, "Get a Chase card. Everyone uses Chase." Friends said, "Amex has the best rewards." YouTube gurus screamed about travel hacking with premium cards. Every piece of advice contradicted the last one. So Alex did what most beginners do, started researching, and immediately hit a wall of confusion. The flashy American Express Gold Card promised 4 times points on dining and groceries. That sounded incredible, until Alex saw the $250 annual fee. Then there was the Platinum Card with a $695 fee. Sure, it came with lounge access and credits, but Alex wasn't traveling every month. Would those perks even matter? On the other hand, Chase cards had no annual fees and seemed safer. The Freedom Unlimited gave 1.5% cash back on everything. Simple, boring. But was it actually good? Here's where it gets interesting. Alex noticed something sketchy. Every influencer pushing Amex or Chase cards had referral links in their descriptions. They'd get bonus points or cash for every sign-up. Wait, were these cards actually the best for beginners, or just the most profitable for influencers to recommend? Alex needed a setup that checked 3 boxes. 1. Minimal fees. No spending hundreds of dollars in year 1 just to break even. 2. Fast rewards. Actually see benefits within the first year, not in some theoretical future. 3. Flexible redemption, cash or travel, because not everyone's a frequent flyer. Any card failing these tests? Off the list. Escalation, the 3 paths. Path 1. The Amex trap. Alex almost pulled the trigger on the Amex Gold. 4 times points on dining and groceries. As someone who spent $400 a month on food, that would rack up points fast. But then reality hit. That $250 annual fee meant Alex needed to earn at least $250 in value just to break even. And Amex points aren't easily cashed out. They're designed for travel redemptions. If Alex didn't book flights regularly, those points would just sit there. Tantalizing but useless. The premium cards were even worse. $695 annually? Alex would need to use airport lounges, hotel credits, and streaming credits like a full-time travel blogger just to justify the cost. Excitement turned to anxiety. This felt like a trap designed for people who already had money and traveled constantly, not a beginner making 45 grand a year. Path 2. The Chase. Safe route. Okay, forget Amex. Chase seemed safer. The Freedom Unlimited offered 1.5% cash back on everything. No annual fee. No categories to track. Simple. Alex applied, got approved, started using it. 3 months later, $22 in cash back. $22 on over $2,000 in spending. Sure, it was free money, but at this rate, it would take years to earn enough for anything meaningful. A free flight? Maybe in 2029. Worse, Alex discovered Chase's infamous 524 rule. If you open more than 5 cards from any bank in 24 months, Chase will automatically reject you for their premium cards. So now there was a dilemma. Stick with Chase's slow earning cards to preserve future access to better Chase cards, or explore other options and risk getting locked out of Chase forever? The clock was ticking, and neither path felt right. Key moment: the breakthrough. Then Alex stumbled onto something interesting in a Reddit thread. Someone mentioned a Citi trifecta setup, 3 cards working together, specifically designed for beginners who wanted maximum rewards without premium fees. Curious, Alex dug deeper, and everything changed. Here's what Alex discovered. Card 1, Citi Double Cash. 2% cash back on everything. 1% when you buy, another 1% when you pay it off. No annual fee, no categories, no tricks. Instantly better than Chase's 1.5% and way better than Amex's 1% on non-bonus purchases. Card 2, Citi Custom Cash. This one was genius. 5% cash back on your top spending category each month, up to $500 in purchases. The card automatically figures out where you spent the most that month and gives you 5% there. Groceries one month, 5%. Gas the next month, 5%. No rotating categories to activate, no guessing. It just works. Still no annual fee. Card 3, Citi Strata Premier. This was the only one with a fee, $95 annually. But here's why it was worth it. 3 times points on travel, restaurants, groceries, gas stations, and EV charging. Basically every major spending category. No other beginner-friendly card offered 3 times points on all of those at once. It was like having a travel card, dining card, and gas card combined into one. All 3 cards pooled points into one account. Citi's thank you points. Easy to track, easy to redeem for cash or travel. Alex's mind was racing. Let me run the numbers. Climax, the numbers don't lie. Alex's typical monthly spending, $500, groceries, $200, dining out, $100, gas, $700, everything else. With the old Chase setup, 1.5% on everything. Total monthly spending, $1,500. Rewards earned, $22.50 per month. Annual rewards, $270. With the Citi trifecta, custom cash on groceries, 5%, $25, Strata Premier on dining, 3%, $6, Strata Premier on gas, 3%, $3, double cash on everything else, 2%, $14, total monthly rewards, $48, annual rewards, $576, minus the $95 Strata fee, $481 net. Alex was earning 80% more with the Citi setup, nearly $200 more per year. And that's conservative. If Alex spent more on bonus categories, the gap would be even bigger. By month 6, Alex had accumulated over 20,000 thank you points. That could be $200 cash back, statement credit, a $250 flight transferred to airline partners, a hotel night in most major cities. For the first time since getting that first credit card, Alex felt like the system was working for them, not against them. The confusion, gone. The slow rewards, fixed. The fear of fees, only $95 total. And the rewards crushed that cost. This was it, the winning setup. Resolution. The game plan. Here's exactly how to replicate Alex's success. Month 1 to 3, start with Citi Double Cash. This is your foundation. Easy approval even with limited credit history. No annual fee. Instant 2% back on everything. Use it for everything initially. Build your payment history. Get comfortable with credit cards. Month 6-9, add Citi Custom Cash. Once your first card is in good standing, apply for custom cash. Use it strategically for whatever category you spend most on each month. Let the card figure out where to give you 5%. You just spend normally. Month 12-15, graduate to Citi Strata Premier. Now you're ready for the annual fee card. Apply for Strata Premier. Use it for dining, travel, gas, and groceries, 3% categories. Keep double cash for everything else. Keep custom cash for that automatic 5% category. The 3 cards work together like a machine. Pro tips. 1. Pool all your thank you points into one account. Citi lets you combine them, makes redemption way easier. 2. Always pay in full every month. The average APR will destroy any rewards you earn. Never carry a balance. 3. If you're a renter, consider adding the Built MasterCard. No annual fee. Earns points on rent. Just make 5 transactions monthly to keep points active. 4. If you eventually want chase cards, get one chase card before starting this city setup. That way, you don't trigger Chase's 524 rule and lock yourself out. Takeaway: the big picture. Here's what Alex learned. The best beginner credit card setup isn't about chasing the flashiest card or the biggest sign-up bonus. It's about building a smart foundation with 3 principles. Principle 1, low cost. Don't pay hundreds in fees before you've even earned your first reward. Principle 2, high everyday value. Your rewards should come from normal spending, not manufactured spending or travel you wouldn't normally do. Principle 3, flexibility. Your points should work for your life, whether that's cash, travel, or something in between. The city trifecta hits all 3. Alex went from confused beginner to confident points earner in 1 year. Credit score jumped from 680 to 740. Earned enough rewards for that Miami trip. Zero debt, zero regrets. And here's the beautiful part. This setup isn't a dead end. It's a launch pad. After a year or 2 of responsible use, your credit score will be strong enough to venture into other ecosystems. Chase Sapphire, Amex Premium cards, whatever makes sense for your goals. But you'll do it from a position of strength, not desperation. You'll have points already banked, credit history established, and most importantly, you'll understand how this game actually works. So here's my question for you. Which roommate will you be? The one who blindly chases flashy cards and ends up in debt? Or the one who builds smart, earns consistently, and actually uses those rewards? Alex's story proves it. Your first credit cards can make you, not break you. But only if you follow the right strategy. If this breakdown just saved you from making expensive beginner mistakes, smash that like button right now. Subscribe for more credit card strategies that actually work for real people, not just travel hackers spending 6 figures a year. And drop a comment telling me, are you going with the city trifecta, or do you have a different strategy in mind? I read every comment and I want to know your plan. The choice is yours. Make it count. Now go build that perfect beginner setup. Your future self will thank you.